Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Chief Manger, let me pick up on a thread that Ms. Bice was asking about in her questions related to former Chief Pittman. Are you aware of the U.S. Capitol Police leave policy in Section 9, subsection C, which says as a basic condition of approval of leave without pay, there must be a reasonable assurance that the member or civilian employee will return to duty at the end of the approved period?
I am aware that this was a negotiated separation agreement.
So was that a decision that you made, or did somebody else make that decision to make that negotiated agreement?
I signed off on the decision.
Because you're responsible for the leave policy?
I'm responsible for doing what's best for the department.
What benefits does Ms. Pittman get for being on leave without pay?
She gets no benefits for being on leave without pay.
She doesn't get any enhanced retirement or any other benefits?
No, she will be able to she'll be able to apply for retirement benefits in about a month.
But there was no enhancement. I mean, what does she get out of leave without pay?
The ability to apply for retirement benefits again in about a month or so.
So she does benefit even if it's indirect. I mean, couldn't she have done that if she had just retired early, or if she had? I mean, so she's getting a benefit from having been designated.
She's eligible to retire in June, so she is able to retire. Yes.
Would she have gotten a lower benefit if she had retired at the end of January?
I'm not sure she would have been eligible at that point.
Well, if she left without being leave without pay, would she get retirement in June for the year she served here or not?
I don't believe she would have.
So she's getting a substantial benefit by being on leave without pay.
She is eligible to retire in June.
And
yes.
that's a substantial benefit to her, and that's in violation of the Capitol Police Board regulations prescribing unified leave system for members and civilian employees of the United States Capitol Police, is it not?
It is not if it's a negotiated separation agreement.
Where does it say that in here?
Well, it doesn't say that in there, but we've done this, but it's been done before.
And you're aware that she took another job February 1st, are you not?
I am.
And if we could submit for the record an article dated December 5th, 2022, announcing that Ms. Pittman, Chief Pittman, is now the Chief of the UC Berkeley Police.
Without objection.
Thank you. Did anybody else participate in that negotiation?
Chief Pittman's attorney.
And you and the General Counsel?
Correct.
The Capitol Police Board was not involved?
No.
All right. Let me go back to my original line of questioning that I was asking in regard to the officers who had raised concerns, and there were some issues whether they were retaliated against. If you remember, I know it's been a while, and you asked a lot of questions since then. But the officers who had concerns with leadership, and they brought those to the attention of the IG, the Inspector General, were any of those concerns incorporated by the Inspector General for the U.S. Capitol Police in any of the flash reports, yes or no?
I don't believe they were, but I think they came afterward. And if I could just ask a clarifying question, when you say officers, are you talking about sworn police officers? You're talking about just because my impression was
I'm
these are
talking about rank
civilian
and file
employees.
members of the United States Capitol Police.
I'm sorry,
I'm talking about rank and file members of the United States Capitol Police.
Okay.
Okay. Will you make available to this committee by the end of next week all communications between the previous Inspector General and his staff and the U.S. Capitol Police?
All previous communications between the previous IG.
Inspector General and his staff.
With regard to what?
With regard to complaints made by officers about leadership on January 6th.
If I have the authority to release those, yes.
All right. And can you also look in to see whether or not you have authority, and I know this is a little bit grayer area, that would be the same question, but including General Counsel's office? Because we're trying to see if the General Counsel was involved in some of these issues when they ought not be, before your watch.
Again, you know, as you know, when we're talking about general counsel's office, that's a different,
I understand. Can you
Standard.
assure me that you will give us everything that you can?
that I am
That you
legally
are permitted to
permissible to
give.
do, yes.
All right, I appreciate that, and we'll probably follow up with that in a written form so you know exactly what I'm asking for. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate the time to question. I yield back.